What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy Grandma Kikis, and yeah, man, I'm back at y'all with another video. And today we're gonna be doing a One Piece chapter discussion, and yeah, it's on chapter 986. I don't know why I was gonna mess that up, but yeah, and this chapter was pretty fire, man. It's a lot of stuff that happened, and I know I didn't review the last two chapters, but it's cool. We're just gonna do this one because this one was pretty cool, and yeah, let's get into it. Whoa. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop this video right now because we can't skip over the last chapter. The last chapter was way too fire for me to actually skip over. And I wanted to talk about Orochi, man, because Orochi was the highlight of this chapter. Even though he died, he was the highlight of this chapter, bro, because Kaido just killing Orochi. It was so crazy because I was reading it and I was like, yo, I thought there was a fan chapter where somebody was just drawing it and just pretty much predicting what's gonna happen. Cause y'all know some people, they usually draw panels and they just draw stuff that's happening, fan art. And I thought this was fan art, and I had to check the source and see, like, I had to really check and make sure what I was saying was what was everybody else saying. And I had to go see, and once I actually verified that it was real, bro, I was shocked because him straight up just killing Orochi. It's crazy because it's either two reasons why Oda did this. Either Oda did this because he had to, either it was like because of the recent events on Earth where, crazy stuff happening and the chapters kind of was slow and pushed back and he's trying to speed things up, or it was just this pretty much all he had for Orochi's character. And with the latter one, with him not having, like, if this really was what Orochi character was really going to lead up for, then at the same, I'm disappointed, but at the same time I'm kind of satisfied because he kind of deserved this because he hurted the villagers of Wano. He did so many evil acts that it really pretty much fully represents who he was by Kaido just straight up killing him off, and he never had time to react to his death or nothing. And I'm pretty sure, like, that's a pretty deserving death, but at the same time I can see Kaido, I can see Oda doing this because he had the chapters was pretty much, I'm pretty sure he planned to kill off Orochi, but he probably had another character to kill Orochi, but he had to push, he had to speed things up, so he went ahead and had Kaido kill Orochi off. So I'm not disappointed, like, anyway. Like, either he sped up the chapters because he had to hurry up and get things done to start the war, or this was pretty much this how he wanted Orochi character to end. Now I would have liked the 9 red Scrapbirds to pretty much end him and finish him off because they the ones that had suffered the most at his hands, other than the civilians of Wano. They the ones that had suffered the most, so I would have liked them to get the killing. But at the same time, them killing Kanjuro kind of represents them killing off Orochi. And yeah, man, and like I said, the last chapter was fire, man. And I'm gonna let y'all get back to the video, man. You already know, hit the like button though. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. And yeah, and past Grandma Cookies is out. Alright, damn. First thing first is the cover page, and the cover page is pretty chill. It's just it's still the same cover page with Beijing and his family. They pretty much escaping Dressrosa, but we get to the real stuff when we actually get to the chapter. And first thing I want to talk about was Kanjuro's death, because Oda pretty much just straight up killed this man off, and I get why he killed Kanjuro character off, because it really wasn't nothing much to like, after Kanjuro was revealed as a traitor and as he kidnapped Momosuke and stuff, his character pretty much became useless at that point, other than, like, we didn't get to really see his abilities until this chapter, or we really didn't get to see that much of why he really went over to the other side. But at the same time, it really wasn't nothing else to his character that Oda really could have made other than him having a fight with the 9 red Scrapbirds as he did in this chapter. Only thing is he just skipped over the battle. But other than that, he really didn't have no no significant importance in this whole entire arc as a whole, other than him being a traitor. And after he had already completed his goal, it really wasn't nothing for Oda to do with his character. So I get why Oda straight up killed him, but it's funny though how Oda just did it. Like Oda just straight up killing, and you can see the pain in like K-Mon and everybody else's eyes because they had to kill one of their own. Like they still got memories of Kanjuro and him being a good guy, and they had to actually kill him. And I can see that they really hurt them, and that'll be that was kind of cool to see. And then after that, I want to talk about Shinobu and Shinobu. I just want to throw this in because I see her character. She was kind of running away from the battle, so I don't know what she's doing. Either she's charging towards like Kaido Nam to save Momosuke, or she was running away. And I think I don't know. I think Shinobu probably was the one to create the explosion. I don't know how, but I don't know. I just thought about that and just wanted to add that in. And yeah, and now I want to talk about Big Ma and Nami Nam getting caught by her. And at the beginning, I kind of pretty much knew that they was going to get caught because ain't no way they was going to escape from Big Ma, especially when they didn't have nothing to distract her. Like last time, they had the little food stuff to distract her and kind of get her off their case. But now, like she was determined to catch them because Nami had juice in her, in her possession. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how this developed. But at the same time, I kind of think Oda just did this kind of to bring Nami Nam into the scene and have the place, have a place, because he's finna get ready to set up the big war right now. So I can understand why he brought them here. And another thing was Momosuke's name. And I forgot what they say his name means. I think it means peerless one. But yeah, and one thing that made me really interested was how Kaido and Big Ma, they was kind of shaking up when they heard Momosuke's name. So hopefully like Momosuke's actually be able to use this against him. I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty interesting to see his name and him just getting his character development and actually sticking to his name, because he could have easily lied to Kaido and said that he wasn't actually Odin's son because Kaido was kind of confused, because Kaido didn't know Toki had the time fruit, and he was kind of confused like why Momosuke this young. So Momosuke could have easily lied, but Momosuke, he actually stuck to his roots, and he didn't budge at all. He stuck with his name. And then it was a very powerful scene seeing him actually say that. And then another thing was Luffy using advanced ornament haki. Now, like I ain't one of them crazy analysts that be analyzing every detail, but it looked like he used advanced ornament haki. And it's pretty cool to see where his haki has developed, because probably Luffy, past Luffy before the prison mines, he probably would have never been able to do this. But him learning advanced armor haki is actually a really significant power boost. Some people thought it was just okay. It's not really that significant for him to defeat Kaido, and I think it's not even significant to defeat Kaido, but I'm pretty sure it's significant enough to hurt him and deal damage. So when he fights, he can fight with other people and continue to do damage and defeat Kaido. So it was pretty interesting to see him use advanced ornament haki, and it looks like either Kaido's daughter doesn't know that he's using advanced ornament haki, or she just since she's from Wano, she doesn't really know what Luffy's doing. But at the same time, the old man recognized when Luffy was using haki. So I don't know, cause this kind of if she doesn't know advanced ornament haki, that doesn't mean she's as strong as a lot of people think. But at the same time, you never know. She probably got some crazy ability up her sleeves. And yeah, and then I want to talk about the Nari and Scrappers, man, because in this chapter they was really impacted, because after they had to kill one of their own comrades, Kanjuro, for betraying them, they went into this and they charged straight forward, and they just went crazy, and they totally just wrecked everything. They was killing people left and right. And I think Oda's doing this just to show us that how he's showing us this because to show us like how brutal the war is actually going to be, and him just showing that he's trying to get stuff off right now. And I think Oda doing this is like it's either two reasons why Oda is doing this. Well, obviously, show us how brutal the war is, but he could be like, because it feels like everything is going at a real fast pace. Like this chapter was at a real fast pace, so either Oda doing this because since the stuff that's been happening in the world, and like he had to hold back a lot of chapters, and he's just trying to rush things forward a little bit, or either he planned this the whole time. And I don't know which one. It could be the first one with him just rushing a little. I'm pretty sure he's not like missing details. He's just rushing the story a little bit. He ain't gonna rush the whole entire arc, but I'm pretty sure he's just rushing it a little bit just to just to not have everything backward. I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, he's just not trying to keep everybody waiting forever. Because if he can't stay at this pace, we probably would have been it would probably be like 5 more chapters before the war actually began. So it's pretty cool to see he's actually aware of this and he's trying to speed things up. And then one last thing I wanted to talk about, and probably the best thing out of this whole entire chapter, was the last panel. And one thing I love from this is just the 9 red scrappers. They're putting all their fury from the fury they had towards Orochi and Kaido. They're just putting in one attack and they're just going in. And they know that if they attack Kaido, they're not going to make it out alive. And they doing this just to avenge Oden, and just trying to help everybody, because they know that they're not going to be a big help in fighting Kaido. So they're doing this one last attack to get all their power out and just trying to get a sneak attack on Kaido, because this is the perfect moment to get a sneak attack. And I love it because at the beginning you can see K-Mon telling Danjiro to forget about like he said, forget about discard your wits. And he pretty much saying forget about trying to come up with a plan to defeat Kaido. We just going balls in, and we just gonna try to kill him in one strike. And if we don't, hopefully we deal damage to him. And and like I said, they pretty much know that they probably don't make it out alive, because we seen what Kaido did to Orochi. So if they end up hurting Kaido but they don't kill him, Kaido probably kill a few of them just by saying like what he did to Orochi, or he probably seriously injured him. Because you can see like right in the panel, he's grabbing Nekomamushi's head, and it looks like his head just be crushed in one hit, but you never know, because you can see Kaido grabbing his head. So they know once they attack Kaido, there's no coming back. This probably be the last day living. And they pretty much was already prepared for this during the war, because they was already prepared to sacrifice themselves. So it was pretty cool seeing them just do their thing. And then you can see Kaido, he's kind of shaken up by this too, because he didn't expect this. And plus you can see that he can feel the fury that's coming from them, and he's kind of mistaking it as Oden attacking him. So that's pretty interesting. And like I said, I know they're not gonna kill Kaido. Obviously they kill Kaido, then what's the point of the whole arc? But I know they're not gonna kill him, but hopefully they injure him, like not severely injure him, but injure him enough to the point where he won't be at 100% of his power. So when Luffy now fight him, they can have an upper hand on him. So that, and hopefully he doesn't kill. Hopefully Kaido doesn't kill them, because I don't really want to see nobody dying. But it looks like some of them are really going to be severely injured, just by the way the panel started. Like at least Nekomamushi, it looks like he's going to be hurt at least. So yeah, hopefully we get to see more of that. And then one thing I want to talk about was what was Queen, King, and everybody else when they charged in. Like I get that Kaido, he wants to fight for himself. So if somebody tried to sneak attack Kaido, King and them, they wouldn't step up, because Kaido's so strong that they wouldn't even really consider it a threat unless it was coming from another Yonko. But at the same time, like bro, like ain't he your captain? Like, don't you supposed to stand up for him? But yeah, man, this chapter was fire, bro. Cause like I liked everything about it, man. And you know, usually in One Piece chapters, I would have like a few panels where you read them and you just forget about them. But I didn't forget none of these panels in these chapters. I liked every single bit of it. So shout outs to Oda for giving us this fire chapter. And thank God we ain't going on break next week too, so we get to enjoy some more of it. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video, bro. I know this chapter review is gonna be, you know, a little bit longer than my usual ones. It probably be like around 13 or 14 minutes long. But yeah, I haven't made a long video in a long time anyway. So you know, here you go for the people who like my longer videos. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video, man. You already know, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell if you want more One Piece, anime, any type of content like anime, manga, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, man, hit the subscription button, man, hit the notification bell. And yeah, man, it's your boy 3 Sword. How I say my old outro, man. It's your boy Grandma Cookies. Hit them out.
To the tune, till I'm dead. Don't want room, my mind go by, don't want French. To the tune.